The chief whip of the Senate and the former governor of Abia State, Senator Kalu, has alleged that the APC was unlucky that the Southeast had Mr. Peter Obi on the ballot in the last presidential election. He stated that the party would have gotten more votes from the region if Obi wasn't running in the contest. He stated further that vote counts in the region cannot be used to determine who gets what. He's trying to justify in reason, no. But you people told us that Nigerians or the man cannot get even 200 votes or even win a local government. So you now know the effect. Of course, even in other places, some people now come and tell you, you see that only the Igbo people, they don't have to vote. They voted for B, this and that. As if in other places, did they vote for him? They didn't vote for him in some places, even in the Southwest that we are talking about. I beg. So this man is just trying to justify people should not use that, because now a lot of his colleagues are saying, because your people did not vote for the Tinubu, at the end of the day, you don't have to take anything. Then you begin to ask yourself, then what are the people doing there? I've always asked, they say, oh, Igbos don't know how to play politics, that they always put their eggs in one basket. And I always ask, in all the 18 political parties, even the ones that are not registered, all the political parties, both registered and unregistered political parties, they have Igbos all over the place. So I don't even understand that you go to a political party and check all through, you will not see an Igbo man in that party. So why do you expect or talking about they don't do this? We have a lot of people who are behind the Tinubu, who are Igbo people. We have a lot of people who are Yorubas, they are behind Peter Obi. So this divide and rule, deceive them and get what you want. And a lot of gullible people believe in that, which is not really fair. Because I've always asked, does it mean when they go to their meeting, they will not say, oh, you all Igbos, go and sit at the back? Or maybe they have another caucus meeting. So what are you doing there if you are not being recognized? Oh, is it their fault that the people did not vote? If you have a good candidate and the people don't believe in him, or they believe in him irrespective of anything, so how much can somebody who is a party leader, who is from that Igbo extraction, how much will the person be able to do? But that does not justify that whether Orji Kalu is qualified for that or not. We are talking things in an holistic manner. Also, Orji Kalu said what happened is that the APC was unlucky that the Southeast had its illustrious son on the ballot in the last election. The entire people of the area moved in his direction, and it was not only in the Southeast that this thing happened. Every part of the country had the same situation. I want to appeal to the National Working Committee that calling every part of the country, we must give them a pile of the cake, and it will make the country safe. I have been in the call for Nigeria over 40 years since I started doing politics. Let equity take place. So you are now begging them. Call a spade if they don't want to give you anything. Call their blows off. Which one be all this this and that? Are they not aware? Because you people now, Obi has become a luxurious son. Of course, if I look at it, you are in APC. Peter Obi went to join a Labour Party, and I didn't expect you anyway to jump your party and begin to talk about Peter Obi. Of course, all manner of things that they talked about. You know what? Obi is not qualified. Obi na social media. Obi na this. He doesn't. All of them na politics. Na take and take play. Everybody understands. But at the end of the day, they always say the end will justify the means, which at the end of the day it did. So all of you playing all of this politics just to get what you want, but at the end of the day, unfortunately, you are not getting what you really want. Because majority of I've never seen an Igbo man to say, and that is the truth. Please let me know. In the majority, when they will say, oh, I am voting Peter Obi because he's just an Igbo person, because he's the son of the Igbo. No, it's not rampant. But you will see from the Southwest, they will say, how will I leave my own person? And they will come out and say it boldly. Things that other people cannot say. They will want to cut off their head, but they will say it. Oh, I can't leave my own person and go and be voting for another person. Really? Well, even in Lagos, it defeated the APC there. So there's no need to punish any region. God bless you for saying the truth. With people like you, there is still sanity and hope in this country. Thank you for being sincere despite your tribe. Oji, we in Southeast don't want Senate president. Go and sit down. At the end of the day, who will go favor? You not go favor anybody now. And I remember vividly, I will never forget that statement. A lot of things have really happened. When after 2019, and Buhari was telling Kaduna people, I have fulfilled my promise, because he gave them 2 ministers came from that state. And I was wondering, the people that you gave positions are the people they are going to enjoy with their family, not the masses that voted for you. So is that a criteria for you to say you have fulfilled your promise? It's so unfortunate. And that is exactly what has been happening, because people will not say, even if you give them, tell me, even the Lawan where they there, the ones who have been there before, at the end of the day, they get all these positions. Will it have any positive impact on an average person coming from that constituency? The answer is no. But voting pattern was not as lopsided as it was obtainable in the Southeast. Did your illustrious son not win states in other regions? No other candidate even have the 25% in the Southeast, let alone winning state. The truth must be told. The voting pattern in the Southeast was conspiracy of the highest order, which you were privy to. However, as an advocate of fairness, I plead with the ruling party to make allocation of positions all inclusive, but Southeast needs to change their voting pattern. It's a lie. Nobody can change any voting pattern. If you are talking about changing vote, and they can vote as they will. You can't tell them how to vote. It is not possible. I totally disagree with that. In as much the who is coming is not going to be president of only those who voted for him. You don't have the right to tell anybody how to vote. It is bad and it is condemnable. In as much you are going to be president of all, everything must be, everybody must come together. Everybody must come together. It is arrant nonsense telling people how to vote. Really? Obi, who does not even have structure, like you always say, he doesn't have structure. This was just an individual, and people voted according to what they believe. Who would even vote for APC in the first place? Who would vote for them? So now, all the things that we are going through in this country, because at the end of the day, we should not forget that it is only these politicians that enjoy whatever the position they give to them. Who in his right sense we now want to go and vote for APC after all this nonsense that we all experience? Really? Nobody has the right telling them to change their voting pattern because it hasn't paid off over the time, so as to end the emotional and sentiment cry of marginalization. You where they know they marginalize, wait till you they gain. We are talking of individual, we are talking of Nigerians. As a Nigeria, can you be proud of your country? That's what we are talking about. What is my business that somebody from my village is the president of the country? What is my business? What's it concern me? Concern that one. Oshibajo, that is the vice president of the country, who happens to come from the Southwest. Tell me, how many of you where they talk, you gain anything from him being the vice president? Not being children, they gain. Even apart from his children and wife, external family members we know even near, they will not even get shishi. So what are we talking about? Is it all about that? Is Oshibajo going there just to serve the Yoruba people? Is that what we are saying? When there was this Fulani Esme going around committing all manner of blunders, people, when Christians were complaining about this, people were calling him. Did they say, oh, because this whatever is happening in Southern Kaduna is happening, it's not happening in Yoruba land, they should do what? We know what happened in Igangan. What was he able to do? He was not unable to do anything. We are talking of somebody who will have that understanding and having the plight of the people at heart to do the needful for everybody. I don't understand. It's so ridiculous with these Southwest people and these Northerners. Their mindset is so bad. Somebody did not vote for you, and so what? So because I did not vote for a particular person, I should leave the country? Is that what you guys are saying? It's so pathetic. So pathetic.